Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter one variable equations, and the lessons we are going to cover from the chapter are: does x satisfies an equation? Which x satisfies an equation? Write an equation from words. Solve one step equation with whole numbers. Solve one step equation with decimals, fractions, and mixed numbers. So let's just start with the very first lesson, that is x. Does x satisfy an equation, right? So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? Okay, so what do you know about one variable equation? What is a one variable equation? One variable equation, right? An equation that involves only one variable, right? You can note down the definition of the one variable equation, or you can say them as linear equation, right? One variable or linear equations. Linear equation is another name of the one variable equation, right? So do not get confused if someone say linear equation. They are exactly same, right? They involve only one variable. A linear equation or one variable equation is expressed in the form: the linear equation or one variable equation is an equation which is expressed in the form of ax plus b equals 0, right? A and b are two integers and x is a variable that has only one solution, right? So that means the linear equation has only one solution. So the first lesson we're going to start with is, yes, hi everyone, I can see your messages. Okay, the first one is, does x satisfy an equation? So basically you are given an equation and a set of solution, right? You have to see if the given solution is a solution of the equation, right? For example, you are given an equation that is 11z equals 132, and you have to see, is z equals 12 a solution of the equation? How do you know? You are given equation and solution. You just have to check if the solution is, if the given solution is the solution of the equation. How do you check? Whenever you have a situation like this, you have an equation and a solution, you have to check if this is the correct one. What you have to do, you simply have to replace the variable with a value. You can see here 11z equals 132 and the solution is z equals 12. Just replace the z with 12. 11 times 12, Just multiply and see if both sides of the equation is balanced. 12 times 11 is 1 times 2, 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 1 times 1. Yes, that is 132. So you can see both sides are equal. That means yes, z equals 12 is a solution of the given equation, right? If the solution satisfies the equation, you can see when I put z equals 12 in the equation, both sides are exactly equal. That means the solution z equal 12 satisfies the given equation, right? Let's just see another equation, another example. Okay, the other example is we are given the equation j divided by 86 equals 1, and you have to see is j equals 86 a solution of the equation. So how do you know? You have to replace the variable j with the value. Just replace this j with 86. So 86 divided by 86 is 1, and 1 equals 1. That means yes, x is a solution of the equation, right? Let's just do another equation. For example, you are given an equation x plus 3 equals 4. You have to see if x equals 1 is the solution of the equation. What we have to do, we have to replace the x with the variable value, right? Here you have x equals 1, just replace 1 plus 3 and see if both sides are equal. That means the given value satisfies the equation, right? So x equals 1 satisfies the equation because both sides of the equation are exactly equal. That means x equal 1 is the solution of the given equation, right? That's how we know if a given value is the solution of the equation. Got it? If you have any question, you can write down the question in the chat box. I can see your messages. I will answer all your questions and confusions if you have any, right? Okay, we'll do the practice questions from this on the A plus later today, right? Let's just see in the next lesson is which x satisfies an equation, right? The next one is which x satisfies the equation. That means you are given more than one values of x, right? Okay, the lesson name is which x satisfies an equation. Okay, so for example, you are given an equation 5p equals 15. You have to solve this equation for p, right? Solve for p. That means you have to evaluate this equation and you have to calculate the value of the variable p, right? How do we solve the equations? Okay, you have 5p equals 15. You have to calculate the value of p. That means we have to isolate the variable p. Divide both sides of the equation by 5 because p is multiplying by 5 and opposite to multiplication is division. You have to do all the operations in reverse order to calculate the value of the variable. So 5 times 1 is 5, you are left with p here, and 5 times 3 is 15, so here you have 3. That means p equals 3 is the solution of the equation. Also, you can verify if the solution is correct. How do you verify? The equation we are given is 5p equals 15. Replace the p with the value we calculate. We calculate p equals 3, so 5 times 3. Let's see if both sides are exactly equal. That means yes, the solution you calculated is the correct one, right? Okay, let's just do another example. Okay, the other example is 1 plus x equals 8. You have to calculate the value of x, right? So you have to isolate the variable x. That means you have to remove that positive one from here. So opposite to addition is subtraction. You have to do all the operations in reverse order. So let's just subtract 1. It would be 1 plus x minus 1 equals 8 minus 1. So that is 1 minus 1 cancel out. You are left with x equals 7. That means x equals 7 is the solution of the given equation, right? Okay, the next example is 5y equals 40. So which is the solution of the given equation? What is the solution of the given equation? You have to divide both sides of the equation by 5. So y equals 8. Y equals 8 is the solution of the equation, right? Okay, we'll do practice questions from the lessons later. Let's just discuss all the lessons. The next one is write an equation words. Okay, so you're given words. You have to write down the equations. How do you write? Let's just do practice question. Like you're given the equations verbally. You have to write them in using variables and operators. For example, you are given y added to 141 is 86. This is the equation given in the words form or verbally. You have to write it in mathematical form, right? Mathematical form means you have to use the words and the operations that are given. So which is the correct option? How do you write this equation? It is y added to 144, y plus 141, and the sum equals 86, right? Okay, the next one is 31 and f more is and f more is same as 334. So which is the correct option? How do you write this equation? F more means you have to add 31 and f more plus f, and that equals 334. The correct option is 334, right? The correct option is 334. Okay, the other example is 279 is same as 33 divided by u. How do you write the equation? How do you write the equation? If you know the answer, you can please write down the answer in the chat box. How do you know, like, what is the equation then? It would be 279 equals 33 divided by u, right? Okay, we'll do the examples later. Let's just discuss all the lessons. So the next one is solve one-step equations with whole numbers. Okay, so we have now one-step equations, right? We have to see how do we solve the equations. Okay, the lesson name is solve one-step equations with whole numbers. Okay, let's just start with an examples. The first one is t equals 85 minus 53. So the equations are very easy. You just have to solve them in one step. Just perform the mathematical operation you are given, right? So just 285 minus 53. So 85 minus 53 equals, just subtract them, right? T equals 32, right? When you subtract them, the answer is 32. Okay, the other equation is Q equals 72 divided by 9. So which is the correct option? You simply have to divide. Very good. 9 times 8 is 72. So that is 8, right? The one step equations are very easy. You just have to perform the operations you are given in the equation, right? Very good. The other equation is 9 times t equals 9 times 6. So which is the correct option? 9 times 6 is 54 it is, right? Okay. The next lesson is solve one step equations with decimals, fractions and mixed numbers, right? Yeah, the one we just did is with whole numbers, right? Now we're going to do with decimals, fractions, and whole numbers. That means now fractions, decimals, and whole numbers are also involved, right? No, fractions, decimals, and mixed numbers. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, so for example, the first one we have is h minus 4 equals 1 over 2. You can see the fractions and the whole numbers are involved here. So how do you solve? You have to isolate the variable h. You have to add h both sides, right? That would be h minus 4 plus 4, that is 1 over 2 plus 4, right? 4 and 4 cancel out, you are left with just add. So you have to add 1 over 2 and 4 over 1. You cannot add them. You have to, you because they are both the fractions, you cannot add fractions until the fractions have same denominators. You have to make the denominators same. So it would be 1 over 2, 4 times 2 divided by 1 times 2, right? That would be 1 over 2 plus 8 over 2. Now they have like denominators you can add, that would be 9 over 2. And when you divide 9 by 2, that would be 2 times 4 is 8 and 1. So it is 4 whole 1 over 2. So the correct option is 4 whole 1 over 2, right? We know how to add the fractions. Got it? If you have any questions, you can ask. Let's just do another example. The other example is u times 1 over 4 equals 1 over 2. So how do you solve? Opposite to multiplication is division, right? You have to divide both sides of the equation by 1 over 4. So when you divide two fractions, you have to replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the terms, right? So 4 and 4 cancel out, you are left with just 1 here. And here you also have to change division to multiplication and reciprocal the term. So you are left with u here because 4 and 4 got cancel out. And that would be 4 times 1 is 4 and 2 times 1 is 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. That means the value of u is 2, right? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with the first lesson, that's does x satisfies the equation. Let's start with the practice questions. Okay, is u equals to a solution of this equation? Which is the correct option, yes or no? When you have to check if the given value is the solution, what you have to do? You have to replace the variable with the value. So 1 equals u by 2, and you are given u equals 2, right? Just replace the u with the value. That would be 2 over 2, and 2 over 2 equals 1. So the both sides are exactly equal. That means yes, u equals 2 is the solution of the given equation, right? So the correct option is yes. You have to solve the questions and write the answers in the chat box right now. Okay, is z equals 12 a solution of the equation 11z equals 132? Yes or no? Which is the correct option? Just replace the variable z with a value and see if both sides are exactly equal. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, right? Z equal 12 is the solution of the given equation, right? Because when you multiply 11 times 12, that would be 132. So yes, it is a solution of the equation. Okay, the next one is m equals 11 a solution to the equation? So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Just replace the m with the value, right? Yes, it is. 11 minus 6 is 5. So both sides are exactly equal. That means m equals 11 is the solution of the equation, right? Okay, the next one is j equals 10 a solution of this equation? So which is the correct option, yes or no? The correct option is yes, right? If you replace a j with the value, so 10 plus 10 makes 20. The correct option is yes. Is h equals 7 a solution of the equation? The correct option is 7 plus 4 equals 11, right? That means yes, h equals 7 is the solution of the equation, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Very good, everyone. And the next lesson is which x satisfies an equation. You have to calculate the value of the variable now, right? Okay, 2p equals 8. What value of p is a solution to this equation? Which is the correct option? What is the value of p? You have to solve the equation for the variable p. How do you solve? 2p equals 8. Very good, that would be 4. 2p equals 8. You have to solve this equation for p. You have to do the all the operations in the reverse order. So p is multiplying to p. So opposite to multiplication is division. So you have to divide both sides of the equation by p. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 4 is 8. Yes, very good. That would be equals 4. Okay, the next one is what value of x is a solution of the equation? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 7. Very good. Because 7 plus 1 is 8, so that means the correct option is 7. Okay, but value of r is the solution of the equation, which is the correct option. The correct option is yes, that is 2 because 12 to plus 2 makes 14, so the correct option is 2. Very good. Yes, it is 2. Okay, what value of z is the solution of the equation? The correct option is you have to divide both sides of the equation by 3. So the correct option is yes, that would be 11. The value of z is 11. What value of s is a solution of the equation? So which is the correct option? The correct option is that would be 0, right? The correct option is 0. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let's just move on, right? Okay, the next lesson is write an equation from words. If the equation doesn't have has practice questions, right? You can find a lesson on your book and do the practice questions from the book. Solve one-step equations with whole numbers. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, the first one is j plus 32 equals 58. So which is the correct option? The correct option is you have to subtract 32 on the other side, right? So that would be 58 minus 32 and that equals 26. The correct option is what you have to do? J plus 32 equals 58. You have to perform the operations in the reverse order, right? Opposite to addition is subtraction. So just subtract 32 both sides. 32 minus 32 is 0. You are left with j. 8 minus 2 is 6 and 5 minus 3 is 2. That means that is 26. So the j is 26. Okay, n plus 4 equals 35. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 31. It is. Right? Okay, the next one is t equals 85 minus 53. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 32. Right? H equals 5 times 14. So which is the correct option? 14 times 5 is 78 is right. B plus 47 equals 65. Which is the correct option? The correct option is 18. The correct option is 18, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next one is you have to solve one step equations with fractions, mixed numbers, and the third one I forgot. Decimals, fractions, and mixed numbers, right? Okay, this is 1.3 equals b. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 1 times 1.3 is obviously 1.3. So, the correct option is 1.3, right? Okay, the next one is u times 1 by 4 equals 1 by 2. So, which is the correct option? Okay, let's just solve. U times 1 by 4, right? So 1 by 4 is multiplying to u. Opposite to multiplication is division. You have to divide both sides by 1 over 4. You can do like this and you can do like this. They both are exactly same. 1 by 4, 1 by 4 cancel out. Yes, yeah, the correct option is 2. You're left with 2. So replace this division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term. So 4 over 2 is 2. The correct option is 2, right? Okay, 5 minus 0.4 is, which is the correct option? Yes, it is 2. The correct option is 5 minus 0.4 is obviously 4.6. Okay, 8.3 divided by 1 equals, the correct option is, yes, 8.3 because you have to divide by 1. So any number divided by 1 equals the same number. Okay, g plus 1 by 7 equals 6 by 7. So which is the correct option? correct option is you have to subtract 1 by 7 other side, so that would be 5 over 7, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 7 math. We're working on grade 6 maths, right? And the chapter we're working on is one variable equations. So the lessons we have covered today are: does x satisfy an equation? Which x satisfies an equation? Write an equation from words. Solve one step equation with whole number, then solve one step equations with decimals, fractions, and mixed numbers, right? Okay, so you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.